And everything led to us being called in to work with Tessan because everybody kind of connect me with that idea of fusing rock with reggae. And Rudy's an American, so he is already a rocker, and he's in Jamaica working at Anchor as an engineer, and he engineered that record. And we were called in and we came in together as a team, and we just sat down and we decided that we wanted to do something very special and very different than what was going on that you had grown to expect from coming out of Jamaica. And the whole thing was the guitar, different was the guitar and the drum combination. We wanted the drum to sound like rock playing reggae, not reggae playing rock. And then the guitars now would be more in your face, because normally reggae guitars is play a specific role. And that's how you realize when it come on down to the bridge, you hear this big dancehall mix with a crazy rock guitar on top, which never really happened before. So
wow.
It was groundbreaking, man. It was groundbreaking.
Yes, definitely. You know what? That single, you can play over and over and over again. I noticed that you've got a special relationship with Gus as well, who happens to be a brilliant songwriter. Yeah? So tell us a bit about your relationship with Gus as well.
You mean Gus? I mean as Robert Angus guitarist?
Yeah.
From Berries?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Me and Gus go way back from when I just left high school and just started playing in Montego Bay in the hotels. Gus just started learning to play guitar. So I'm talking about 18-year-old. So me and Gus coming way back from we are teenagers, just had realized that we want to play music and we are listening to Van Halen. Me I listen to Van Halen, him I listen to Van Halen. And we want to do some different shit from way back in a 1985. So now I'm producing Gus rock. He's doing a rock instrumental project that, over the how many years me and Gus been trying to do this, and it's the pandemic now that has given us the opportunity. Sitting in Jamaica, can't go nowhere. And now we're on the sixth song for our rock EP with Gus.
Yeah. I also as well, I know that you've got a special relationship with Diana King as well. You know what I mean? Because that hit song, Shy Guy. You guys are just produced some real good music. I have to give you guys a round of applause because you guys are just brilliant.
You know what?
Shy Guy, we didn't really work on Shy Guy, but we worked Diana's band, and I'm still her band when she goes on the road live since 1995. So we toured with her, been touring with her. We've come to England back in '96, played at the Hammersmith Palais, Odeon, all them place, tour MTV, live on MTV Europe, and do all them things with Diana, man. So I'm hoping something can happen that bring Diana back to England. Seriously.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? We've got Honorebel just joining us right now, so I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to bring him on as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Can you hear us? Yeah, loud and clear. Okay.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, Attraction. Take it away. Shall we speak to Big Mountain?
Yeah, let's speak to Queen.
Would you like to introduce yourself, even though no introductions are needed? Come, just let the people know who you are.
Come in, Queen.
Kino or Quino, however you want to say it. I'm the lead vocalist and one of the lead vocalists and guitarists.
Okay.
Big Mountain, and just happy to be with you guys. Thank you for inviting me.
You know something? You guys bring a certain energy, right? Because I've been watching some of your live concerts and stuff, and everybody is in the group is enjoying what they do, and you know what? It's nice to see that Big Mountain can go on stage and keep the whole crowd happy. Where do you guys get your energy from?
Well, first off, we're all good friends.
Okay.
It's been a beautiful, like Paul says, the last 24 years, me and Paul have been together. We're brothers, We've seen our families grow, and we've been able to share that whole experience. And you know, I mean, Paul has always been the backbone of the production for Big Mountain, and you know, and and we've had our you know, our times when we haven't been as productive as others, and you know, life. I mean, this band has been together for so long. Sometimes life gets in the way, right? And we have to be patient with that type of thing. What's beautiful is that now this is a really productive time for Big Mountain, and we've always loved this song. Paul, from the very beginning, he had the vision, and you know, it's for one reason or another, it wasn't the time to put it out. But I mean, I think you're hearing that this song and this version of this song, and with Paul's production, is timeless, and they're just really happy that it's finally out because we've been waiting a little while, you know. And that's just the way that's just the way life is, man. You know, you gotta, you know, sometimes it's better to be patient and just hold on.
And find that right moment. I think it's important to find a moment, you know.
Absolutely. Right. And you know, and this is a perfect moment. I mean, we just got done with recording an album in Jamaica. We hadn't really had a chance to do that in a while. You know, I mean, it just seems like finally the industry and the music industry and reggae music has found its stability, you know, and we're having fun with where we fit in with that, as being, you know, sort of an older band with a, you know, a different approach to music naturally because of, you know, so what's happening in the music today. And it's just, we're having fun, man. It's just a blessing. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to present songs like this, because we know that this is very different from everything that's being presented, right? I mean, we, you know, there's just not a lot of production like that. And nobody does it like Paul. Nobody can, I mean, you know, nobody can bring this type of production these days like Paul Kastick, man. Groove galore.
Yeah, true.
Trust me, the bangers. So right now, the single "If Only I Knew." How did it come about? What was the making behind this? What I know, Paul, you're behind it. How did it happen?
You know,
I'm sitting, by the way. The first part of that
I'm
question.
Sitting down here.
I can answer once I come in.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to say. Listen,
who should I bring on? Who do I bring on?
First, Paul.
Paul, go on, the Paul.
Okay, I'm just.
Paul is very creative, by the way.
Listen, growing up in Montego Bay, I forgive your context. Growing up in Montego Bay as a youth, and we're in a high school, and we are listening to radio. Remember, we only have 2 radio stations. We have JBC, and we have RPR. I was hearing this song from as far back as from say maybe 13, 14, and graduating high school, going through joining 809 band, coming in Kingston, started to play for Berries. This was always seriously one of my favorite songs, and I always had a love for this song. And it's just a few years back, I said, you know what, I'll just do this song. And Berries them, I think it was either Penthouse did a project where they did many other 2 days artists, about 10, 15 years ago, did a Berry Salmon song. And when I looked on the album, I realized nobody touched it. To myself,
wow,
this is it. I'm glad nobody did it, because me didn't want to do it. And I'm telling you, I took the idea to San Diego, to Kino, and I remember the morning. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning when I got to Kino's mother's house. We were just finishing building a studio. The framework of the studio was up enough so Kino could do the lead vocal, do the background vocals, and the original guitarist, Jerome Hamilton, who's now passed away. If you read the press release, you say it says dedicated to the memory of Jerome Hamilton, Jerome Cruz, because that brother was with me that morning. And when I played the song for them, he started work out the cards them, and another brother was there near Louis Castile. we'd sit down there and when Kino them start the vocals and we work out the cards and I make him play all it want and we sit down and I hum the bass line with my mouth. So Louis could have and after that I just took it. But I want to say I took it and there was various opportunities that arose over the few years when I was working with Kimani on his album. I just went in the studio early one morning and the drums was set up and we was there for a week at a studio in Miami called Studio Center. Very famous studio. And I went in early in the morning and put on the track and tell the engineer, said, give me 2 takes on this. And literally did 2 takes on this song. Play the live drums. And from that, I kept working on it. But I'm going to say this. This right now would not happen. You see that bridge in there to the left of the screen, named Honorebel? May I tell you straight up now. This brother here,
For real.
tears won't come to my eye when I tell you, say, you see that brother here? He is instrumental more than Big Mountain and me in making
You know what?
this song.
I'm bringing him on right now.
Today.
Right.
We're bringing him on. Come on, Honorable. Talk to us.
I was talking about the
What are you
timing, right?
saying?
Yeah.
There was a reason.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Honorable.
Yeah.
Listen, don't believe nothing when none of them say.
One second. Listen to this. Yeah, you know. Honorable Kino, this is Honorable. The man them don't know each other. At the first time
we talk on the phone probably one time.
Okay, so you guys never knew each other. That is so crazy.
Never met.
That's crazy.
This song,
Can I say
the intention for this song, for this song was a saxophone solo. It was
right.
Solo. And I make Honorable hear this song year before last. And when we make Honorable hear it, Honorable said, Kastick, you have this tune here and I sit down on it. Kastick. And Honorable said, Kastick, hold on, I soon call you back. About 45 minutes later, Honorable send me a bounce with the verse that is on the song right now.
Wow. So how did you feel, Honorable, being on this track now?
Well, furthermore, when I heard Kino vocal, I was blown away because I knew the original song, right? But the thing about it is that to hear this refresh vocal and then now the production that I heard was not the production that you guys are hearing now. Right? So, but it still was up to a certain standard where it can, it captivates you in a sense. And I said to myself, Kastick is a very light year type of futuristic type of youth where him out of the box.
Right.
Like me. So him knows him is not a normal youth.
Right.
And him knows that if it not sound good, me cuss him and say, yo, that not ready. See? Him know that. Me real. And if but that is very, very seldom when he brings something to the table for me. Me ever tell him that. But with this record, it have the magic. Is not only I knew that it was a hit record, but it had the magic. And it's certain record that you hear that has that magic.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like Kino vocal complements the production. What I did was just like the candle on the cake.
Cake, yeah. You put
light
the
it
ice
up. You
on the
light it
cake.
up.
Yeah.
And
The icing on the
leave
cake.
it up to the people, leave it up to the radio disc jockey them to put the fire upon it and
On
light
it,
it up.
yeah.
And the audience to blow it out. Basically.
Right. Yes.
So if I can really make you paint that picture where this production and this song is concerned, it's not only that when I hear it, just like every other song where Kastick send come give me always I say, where do I sit down for them tune your fuck? What wrong? Boy, Honourable Jano Star, and me say, yo, come, make we do what we need to do and release it. And true me as a youth were self-motivated. I try to motivate whosoever is around me to that level. And I've been knowing Kastick for over 20 years now. And it is like my brother, you know. And to be honest with you, him called me the other day, right? I'm never share it with Uno and Uno only.
Yeah.
Him called me the other day and him say, Honourable. And him know me always call him early in the morning when him just a wipe out matter out and
right.
Yeah. And him sit there, right? He's a early party youth. So him called me the other morning and him say, Honourable, boy, Jano Star, man. Me just want to tell you this. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you. And I just want to tell you thanks for everything. Him no know say me know say I tap with tears in my eye, you know.
Yeah.
See, but me not really say nothing. But you see that what him do the other day, it really make me feel appreciated, and it make me feel it give me an extra drive.
Right.
To let me know say when me a do on this planet here, where music is concerned, it's needed.
Right.
And it's many people need helping now. But to see this man when me know over 20 years call me and tell me him appreciate me, it mean the world.
Yeah, definitely. You know what, Paul? I can imagine Paul being in the studio constantly, you know, and working on something, because he comes across that kind of guy that is not into no foolishness. When he's on a project, he's on a project.
Yeah. Him very dedicated. All right. Hold on a man on my time. Never pick him up.
Yeah, man.
All right. You saw him Paul touch at Miami.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm busy. Sometimes I'm able to come pick him up. And when I pick him up, you see, as me pick him up at Miami Airport or Fort Lauderdale Airport, if me up on the phone I talk to somebody, me hear the man that play a drum with his mouth.
Wow.
See? The man that play a drum with his mouth and he put on the reverb on the snare too, you know.
This is why he's world class.
Yeah.
Yo, me say, yo, I wait, what up to you? You know, pick up on the phone.
Yeah.
And the man just a go on and you hear all the kick drum separate.
Yeah.
Yo, me say that brother here is that brother here, me feel like some
in between sentences. In between sentences, he'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You know what? We're gonna go for a quick break, right? Soon in a short while. So, is there anything honourable that you want to add to this for the next 2 minutes?
Let me tell Honourable one more. I want to tell Honourable why I need to tell him about. I want Honourable tell the always listening the feedback from the original writer, composer, and producer, who is one of my idols, Willie Lindo. If anybody knows anything about Willie Lindo,
of course I do.
Dennis Brown, host of Jamaican tunes, legend in a Jamaican music. Honourable, without me knowing, send the song to Willie Lindo. Make Honourable tell him that story.
Yeah, tell us the story.
All right. Well, just a little backdrop with Will. I've been in Willie Lindo College for over 10 years. Willie Lindo is who mentor me and kind of nurture me in the beginning stages of my recording career. But I was always a stage performer.
Right.
So I've been with Every Beat Records. Some people know me from Honorebel Apache. Them know say I'm me, same one name, Honorebel. So them know me from Honorebel Apache with Every Beat Records. And the foundation One Drop Rhythm them from back in them days there.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Willie build a relationship. I met Barry Saman countless amount of time at the studio. And fast forward, I send Willie the tune. And Willie, more time I send Willie tune, him not really hit me back.
You know what, Honourable? We're going to go in a commercial break because our commercials hit bang on half past.
All right.
Yeah. So when we come back from the commercials, you know what, Honourable? You're going to tell us the whole story.
Yeah.
Stay locked in, stay locked on. This is EAVA FM, and we're going to be back soon. Here we go.
EAVA, sharing the richness of cultures. This is EAVA FM.
Top 3 Entertainment presents Bollywood Dinner and Dance on Saturday, 18th September 2021. Ramgarhia Centre, Leicester. Show starts at 8 p.m. Live music by Music Lovers International, Rajesh, Sharon and Mukesh, plus DJ Nicholas, with a full 3-course buffet dinner. Tickets £20 per person, plus £10 children under 5s. This event is sponsored by Serene Holidays. For more info and tickets, call Rohit on 07776 801 744. That's 07776 801 744. Top 3 Entertainment presents Leicester's Bollywood Dinner and Dance on Saturday, 18th September 2021.
Boom! This is Orisha Soul.
And you're listening to EAVA FM.
Hey!
We there. Aki and Saltfish, roast yam there. Hot gal in the party. Enough gal there.
Pack your bag.
And come Orisha Sound there. EAVA FM.
Getting back to school life again in September is going to feel like a fresh start. Whether you're a student at school or college, it will be great to see all your friends again, to be able to get back to music, to football, whilst keeping your studies on track. And like your mates, it's best to take 2 rapid COVID-19 tests at the start of term and then twice a week at home. Let's all continue to play our part. Let's keep life moving. Find out more at gov.uk/back to school.
EAVA FM. When you have your friends and you can't trust them, I so you know you have to make adjustment. Because you cannot live in a suspense, so you find a solution for the problem. Cut off every dirty heart. If them a fake friend, even no need them. And we see it clear, say them a pretend. Oh, EAVA FM. Cut off every dirty heart. Bubble bad, so full flight ends out.
EAVA FM.
We've come a long way in the fight against COVID-19. Millions of us are now protected by the vaccine and are less likely to become seriously ill or go to hospital. But even if you've been vaccinated, you can still get COVID-19 and you can still pass it on. So let's remember, meet outside if you can and let fresh air in when you're inside. Wear a face covering in crowded places. Check in when you're heading out and do keep testing regularly. Let's keep life moving. Find out more at gov.uk/coronavirus.
English, Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Chinese, South African, Sri Lankan, Polish, Somali, French, West African, Arabic, Swahili, the voice of Leicester. This is EAVA FM.
EAVA FM is a multilingual radio station serving the diverse communities of Leicester on 102.5 FM. For advertising and sponsorship, email sales@eavafm.com or call 07811 659 364. That's 07811 659 364. Serving the community, 102.5 EAVA FM.
Okay, people, we're back live on EAVA FM. Remember, that's 102.5 in Leicester. And we're also back on our socials, on our Facebook and YouTube channel. But you know what, Honourable? I have to let you carry on because you had an amazing story. You're going to tell us where we're at and go for it, bro.
Yeah, so when I sent this record to Willie Lindo, which is such a legendary writer and producer, Willie hit me back right? And him say, Honourable, it's who for tune this? And I say, what, Willie? Why? What is what? Him said, just tell me it's who for tune. They say, Paul Kastick. You know Paul? The drummer for Maxi Priest and used to be drummer. Him say, yeah man, me know Paul. So what are you going to do with that tune? He said, well, we are going to release it. Him say, so me say, what you think about the tune, really? So him say, it have the magic there. I say, what you mean? He said, well, I don't really talk about tune is it tune and them thing there. But you see that tune here have the magic. It have that magic where it have the magic there. Just like him other song them when him write. Him say, him said to the original version was a great version. But this version, him never say version, you know. Him say virgin. This version, Him say this virgin, No, sir. It's not normal. The production, the mix, keynote vocal, and when you add to it, it's different. It's just different from every other thing out there right now. And it's sweet. It's like when you cut an orange and you juice the orange and the juice can't stop come out.
Yeah, true. You know what? Along with them words, what you've just said now, because I know that you, through the pandemic, you know, it's been a bad time for everybody. I know that you guys have been in the UK doing stuff and like that and doing all kind of stuff. I know that you guys miss performing. Yeah, so I bet you guys are ready to come back on the road and do your thing. So what have you got lined up for the public, the general public out there for the future?
Well, where I'm concerned, I just released an album, Guru, that came out the 6th of August, and I've actually been on the road doing some promotion. Some shows here and there, and I was fortunate enough for bug Kastick. I said, Kastick, yo, me can't let the tune off of my album. You know, we need the tune for my album. We need it for my album. And if you look at the album, it is the first song on the album because it set the mood.
Right.
You understand me? So this is my 8th album that I've put out. And so here Kastick, Honourable, what make every tune when we do with you have to want to put it for your album. I said, because you do great work, my brother.
Of course. You know what I mean? You can't leave out a man who does good work. You know what I mean? And Honourable, I know that your album is being played worldwide all over the place, you know what I mean? So, you know, which track on the album is very special to you?
Other than the track with Kino and GrooveGalore, there's a song on it entitled My Cry.
Yeah. I know the album. I had
to take a song off of it. At the last minute after I sent it into the label. I had to call them back and say, yo, I'm gonna swap out a record for this record. So I rushed and sent it to the engineer them for mix and I got it back. And the reason is because I wrote that song because it is similar to a song that I did on my last album with Taurus Riley, which entitled Be Free. And is a song, My Cry is actually about my 2 brothers that died. And it's about gang violence. It's about people that is on the other side of the fence, that feels the mourning, the family, the aunt, the uncle, the father, the mother, the niece, the nephew, that mourns the loss of a loved one. So if you listen that song directly and carefully and keenly, you will see that it not only went into the funeral home, but it also went into the graveyard. It went into the earth when the family driving in the earth with the shield. It went where people print up the T-shirt with the faces of the loved ones on it. You understand me? It went into actually details, lyrical details of what I've been through as a person that mourn a loved one. You know what I mean? So that's a very special record, other than this Big Mountain record for me. Yeah.
I noticed that when it comes to personal experience and you're putting it on vinyl or record or producing music like that, I noticed that they seems to be the best music, you know,
because you feel it. You it's something that you've been through. I'm a writer. I write for other people, other artists. I've been doing it for many years, and sometimes I put myself in other people's shoe. Sometimes I have friends that tell me stories, and I apply that stories to songs. They don't know that the song is about them. You know, sometimes I tell them, sometimes I don't. And I mean, Kastick know how I write. So it's just life experience is the best topics to write about. Put it like that. Because don't feel like your experience is your experience alone. The world doesn't evolve that way, and it doesn't circle the way how you think. Everybody goes through the same thing that you go through. You know, sometimes it's more severe and sometimes it's more minor. But everybody has the same kind of topic that you seems to write about in life. And I just tends to be that individual that always try to really dissect it, you know, and write about it.
You know, in terms now, let's have a little bit of joke now, because I know that the three of you right now are big artists in your own right. And you know, obviously you guys have been performing for decades. Now, there must be incidents where you've been on stage and things have gone not the way you want it to go. But how do you guys get out of a certain situation when you're in a situation like that?
I'm gonna go to Quino on that one.
Yeah, Kino, go on.
He's
all right.
Kino.
Oh well, you know what? I mean, in some ways that always happens, right? You know, there's always like some sort of little tweak that you have to do, and it's good when you have some dependable engineers there holding down the monitor, you know, there, and but then every once in a while there's something really bad where, you know, you kind of have to decide there, you know, like there's even been instances where the sound system goes out, right?
Well, we all know about that.
And you have a bunch of people in front of you that want to hear the song. And I remember one time, I think it was Cancun, Mexico, and you know, the sound system went out, and we only had like about another 15 minutes to go in the set, but it was all the songs that they wanted to hear. We kind of saved the best for last.
Save the best for last. Yeah.
Last 15 minutes is the big 15 minutes.
Exactly. And then that's when you break out the cowbells and you just shout your ass off, you know. You just do whatever you can to just say thank you for being here, and you know, and I know that it didn't work out, but we're gonna get through this, and hey, you know, this is what life and experience is all about, is about unpredictable moments. Sometimes they turn out great, sometimes they don't.
Right.
So how has the UK tour been so far right now? Because I know you've been performing in UK throughout August and everything. How has it been?
You know what, we're back from the UK, but it was wonderful. I mean, really, you know, the energy in UK. Unfortunately, one of the shows had to be canceled just because of all of the issues around COVID and everybody just kind of being, you know, it's really hard for promoters. Unfortunately,
was cancelled. What was Huddersfield like? Was Huddersfield good?
Huddersfield was great.
Yeah,
it was great. You know, I hadn't seen Oswald in.
The lineup looked crazy.
Yeah, the lineup was crazy.
It's been 15, 18 years. You know what I mean? For me, it was great on that level. And and you know, just England. You know, we got, like, over in the United States, we kind of got an impression of England with all the Brexit. You know that you know, that certain demographic over there, certain people that think a certain way, and you go over there, you realize, man, people are people. The vibe was beautiful, just really, really, you know, especially at the concert, just the energy. It was refreshing. Of course, you know, we were being spoiled, right? We haven't been able to play or be around people for a couple of years almost, or you know what I mean? But it was, and the band sounded just deadly. We got a chance to rehearse for about a day and a half, and man, it was just getting together with my brethren. You know,
we had 2 days.
Of course, Paul,
you know what? We've also got Goofy. We also got Richard. Richard's joined us as well, so I'm gonna bring him. I'm gonna bring him in as well.
We're having a real treat.
I'm thinking, how can I bring him in? Can we get everyone in here? Yeah. We got him here. Yeah, we have, I think. Let me just kind of bring him in. Because, because you guys are a band and you guys perform. How is it? What's it like not performing together, you know, for all this long?
Boy, Paul, your turn.
Yeah,
what's it
I
like?
mean, listen, man, it's been, when the manager called me, and these England shows that we were on, this has been on the books, started to plan seriously from 2019. From 2019, we were in discussions to come to England for 2020. And then when the 2020 came, when March came, Big Mountain was in Anguilla on a gig. And when we finished playing that Saturday night, the Sunday, the rest of the band flowed. I stayed. And then the Monday was when everything went crazy. And I ended up coming out to Anguilla on the last flight on American Airlines. Went back to the States. And it was just crazy. We've been in Jamaica, me and Goofy, because we have a studio in Montego Bay. So me and Goofy's always doing stuff. But this time off presented us to do just more live work. Hence the project with Gus that I'm telling you about, and various other things. But when we got the confirmation that we're really coming to England, man, and I said to Bruce, the manager, listen, make sure we get at least 2 days rehearsal. Trust me, we was looking forward to it. As Kino said, it was just a vibe to get together and actually be in the rehearsal room, looking to the right, see Goofy over there, pressing buttons and shit, and all the issues and the friction we usually have, we're having them again.
Yes.
Let me bring Goofy on and say a few words. What are you saying, Goofy?
Go on, Goofy. You good?
Yeah, man, we're there to check out the vibes and you know, rehearsal, bring back all the chaos, you know. Because I'm the person who bring the chaos to the table.
Yeah.
But no Kastick, we are smooth it out, so don't worry.
Yeah. One thing with you guys, right? And I've been listening to you guys for a very long time, but when it comes to Paul's method, you know, I must say this: when it comes to rehearsal, he sees that it's very important. If you guys have to rehearse a song for days upon days, you guys are going to do it. So how do you manage to do that, Paul, and the rest of the crew?
And then still keep energy for the show.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Hey. Hold on, Paul.
Right.
You know, a lot of people come to the show and they see a nice performance and all these things.
Yeah.
The rehearsal is really the show.
Right.
You have to get it right in rehearsal.
Yes.
So rehearsal is really the show.
Yeah.
So the more rehearsal, the better the show.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah. So Goofy, you know, so what have you been doing, you know, with Big Mountain, what you've been doing yourself?
For Big Mountain, well, I'm glad we got to do the few shows we did, because it's been ages since we got together, you know, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I wish we were still on the road doing more shows, you know. Yeah, but as far as for myself, I have a new album out. Well, my first album, instrumental album, me playing the piano.
Right.
Yeah, so
nice, Goofy.
I have that out and looking forward to start the next one. You know, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of recording and mixing and mastering right now and stuff. Yeah.
You know what? I must admit, you artists and producers and songwriters and everything, you know, you guys have come together and put a real good package and energy, you know what I mean, into it. So what is the future holding for you guys? What do you guys want to do that you haven't done yet?
Who wants to answer?
Who wants to answer this?
Okay, well, I guess I haven't talked in a minute.
Yeah.
You know, I think that there's been like sort of this tendency in Big Mountain's career, where, you know, for one reason or another, we haven't been able to get the groove, and I feel like after, you know, what's kind of been happening like the last few months, and just kind of I don't know what it is. There's something going on. There's like some energy happening that I've never felt before, you know. I think you know, we definitely want to tour and continue to tour. We enjoy doing the live thing. You know, that's such a compliment to the recording. But then the recording is starting to feel fun again. You know what I mean? There was like a time when, you know, we were with labels and kind of, there was always people pushing this way and that way. You know, the studio feels good. The stage feels good. You know, we gotta keep pushing, you know, pushing forward. Europe is definitely a place that's really important to us. England is really important to us. We want to, you know, spend more time touring in England and getting to feel the people. The vibe, like I say, was so beautiful, and I just kind of feel like you know, it's time to make that connection. It's time to really, really close that circle and focus in on especially England. Just, you know, it just feels like the time is right.
That's true, and I'm so glad that you guys are focusing on England as well. So, you know, obviously in Europe as well, I know that you guys have got a big following in Europe as well. So is there any place that you really want to go that you haven't been to yet?
Boy, where do we want to go, Paul?
No, for me, I've said to the guys over the years, because it always frustrated me that I've been here with Shaggy, been here with Diana King, been here with Maxi, been here with Kimani Marley, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Big Mountain did Top of the Pops here. They had a #2 song on the national chart here, and it frustrated me that Big Mountain, England never get to see Big Mountain. So more than anybody else, I was very pumped up and hyped up to go on that stage in Huddersfield. Trust me, I was ready for them.
Beautiful.
I was ready for them, and let me tell you something. I felt like we just drop a bomb up in that place. And that was the feedback the people and give it. And I want more of England because for me, what happens in England is a domino effect for the whole of Europe. That's how I've always seen it.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
What happens in England? England is the root. If you
the rest of the
drop
world,
a bomb in England, most likely it will reverberate throughout Europe.
Yeah.
And I've been here with Diana King over the years, Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor, everybody, and I'm like, damn, Big Mountain had a #2 song in this country and did Top of the Pops.
Yes.
Never toured England.
And it was weird.
I never toured it, you know. I've always said that to myself.
I never toured England before either. I never toured England yet, you know. Kastick.
Yeah?
That's crazy.
England yet.
That is crazy.
Man, well, we got to do it together, bro.
That's
never
crazy.
toured England yet.
Well, you're welcome,
bro. But really and truly though, I feel like this song here is the British charts. This song right here, we need to top the British chart with this song here.
And I'm pretty sure you will.
So make us strive and put that energy out there. And I'm quite sure with all the collective effort, we shall accomplish that. You understand me? And with the magic fingers of Goofy, they say that background.
Yeah, man. Richard.
Magic fingers of Goofy.
All this time, me never know say Goofy of my name. But how you have my government name to Goofy? Richard.
Same government, man. Same government.
Oh, you can borrow my name. I'm not paying no royalties for my name.
Same government, man.
You guys are real entertaining, not just artists. You guys are really good.
But you know what? Yeah, I just want to say, coming back from what Paul was saying, you know, like Big Mountain had that #2. How did that song come about? Baby, I love you away. What? Tell, because you know what? You know what, Chino? I had a lot of people throughout. Soon as I put that post out, a lot of my people out there were like, VJ, is it Big Mountain you're having on your show?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that was one question. A lot of people, Attraction. Oh my days, it was big.
It's the same thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, they said, what, Big Mountain on your show?
Yeah.
Are you for real? I said, of course.
And a lot of people asking me about Honorebel as well, because the amount of tunes you've done with a lot of the artists them and the collaborations is massive. You know what I mean? Massive. So I'm surprised, Honorebel, you've not come to UK. You know?
No, and to be honest with you, I had my biggest record was with me and Pitbull. And he was number one in
Big
68 different countries.
Yeah.
It was #1 in 68 countries.
Wow.
And we peaked 22 on the Billboard chart over here in the US. And
that's great.
I went on tour with Pitt, and we did mainly about 68 cities in the United States.
Okay.
And at the time when they were setting up my European tour, I don't know what happened, but something happened where that tour didn't get to manifest. But 8 albums later, it's never too late. And I feel like I'm on a monster record.
Just to stop you there, what was it like touring with Pitbull? What was it like? The energy that he must bring and everything around.
But the thing about it is that it was a family thing, because me and Pitt been friends for so many years before he got his big break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even up until now. So he made a promise. All right, let me do this real quick. Pitt came to me and asked me to go on one of my records before he was anybody.
Wow.
He came because back then I was the remix king. I was selling 30,000 records out of my car trunk, 20,000 vinyl record out of my car trunk. You understand me?
Yeah.
And before the trade center, right? So I did this remix with that Jay-Z did, Me and Your Girlfriend. Jay-Z and Beyonce did that remix of Tupac song. And I flipped it. So when I flipped it now, Pete came to me and said, yo, Honorable, can I do a verse on that? I said, what do you mean, Chico? Of course, Chico. What you talk about? So, Mom, no.
Honorable, we got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds and our adverts will kick in. It's every half an hour. So it's going to be bang on, half 10. So we're going to come back. We're going to let Honorable finish off with with Pitbull, the story, how it go on. I want to know from Quino about Baby I Love My Way, because I'm not letting you go until I hear about that.
I got you.
So you can't go nowhere. Yeah? We don't normally spend this long, but here we go. Adverts. Here we go.
Here we go.
EAVA, sharing the richness of cultures. This is EAVA FM.
Top 3 Entertainment presents Bollywood Dinner and Dance on Saturday, 18th September 2021. GrooveGalore Centre, Leicester. Show starts at 8 p.m. Live music by Music Lovers International, Rajesh, Sharon and Mukesh, plus DJ Nicholas, with a full 3-course buffet dinner. Tickets £20 per person, plus £10 children under 5s. This event is sponsored by Serene Holidays. For more info and tickets, call Rohit on 07776 801 744. That's 07776 801 744. Top 3 Entertainment presents Leicester's Bollywood Dinner and Dance on Saturday, 18th September 2021.
It's MCDT. Yo, we're loving it. We're loving it like this. We're loving it. We're loving it like that. MCDT and EAVA FM, we're going to make you rock. Sing we come to sing, and sing we drop. MCDT says so, EAVA FM.
Serving the community. 102.5 EAVA FM.
I can't wait to see our students again this September. I'm Laura Vance, a secondary school teacher. This academic year feels like a fresh start. Getting back to clubs, sport, break times with friends is vital to your well-being and your education. Pupils should take 2 rapid COVID-19 tests in their secondary school or college at the start of term and then twice weekly at home. Let's keep doing what we can to keep this virus under control. Let's keep life moving. Find out more at gov.uk/back to school.
You better run from poverty. Yeah. You know this is BC and you're locked into EAVA FM.
EAVA FM.
All the way you got to hear when I say EAVA FM, I play a tune with class, we say. Teach them down up, you wanna wrap up and play. Brrrr, don't know all the point, this is me saying tune to EAVA FM. Teaching them.
EAVA FM.
We've come a long way in the fight against COVID-19. Many more of our favourite places are fully open for business again. Shops, stadiums, cafes, cinemas and nightclubs. And if we work together, we can keep them that way. But the virus is still with us, so we should all carry on protecting our friends and family. So if you have mild symptoms, don't guess. Take a test to stay at home if you think you could have the virus, even if you've been vaccinated. Let's keep life moving. Find out more at nhs.uk.
English, Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Chinese, South African, Sri Lankan, Polish, Somali, French, West African, Arabic, Swahili. This is EAVA FM.
EAVA FM is a multilingual radio station serving diverse communities of Leicester on 102.5 FM. For advertising and sponsorship, email sales@eavafm.com or call 07811 659 364. That's 07811 659 364. Serving the community, 102.5 EAVA FM.
Okay, we're back straight after the commercials. It's just gone 10:30. We have full crew in the building. You know, Honourable. Yeah, we've got Blue Mountain, Big Mountain. We've got everyone. I'm gonna put you back on, Honourable, and you can talk to us about the whole Pitbull thing that you were talking to us about.
Yeah, so Pete asked me to do a verse on this remix. And I said, but wait, yeah man, what you talk about? Boom. Him going to the studio, lay the verse. So I gave it to Power 96, which was like the second biggest radio station here in Miami.
Right.
Them start spunk it. Them start spunk, DJ Lad start spunk it properly. Bam, 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 bam. And it just blew up. So after that now, me and Pete became really, really close. So Luke, which is Luther Campbell, which is Luke Skywalker, my manager at the time was working A&R at that label. And Pete was actually got signed to Luke and was working on an album. So I was there every single time in the studio, every single day. Luke, I kept a birthday party, right? And I had 1,600 people at my birthday party. So Luke pulled up in a yacht. Didn't know it was my party. Then all of a sudden, him saying, want to sign me. So my first record deal ever was with Luke for $160,000 then.
Wow.
Him signed me back then. So me and Pete became friends. Pete attorney became my attorney.
Okay.
Right.
Martinez. So Pete say, yo, anytime anyone that will blow up, we need to help each other out. So at the time, Pete did a remix of Vegas. Pull up, you know, that Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he
Big
did
tune.
that in Spanish. And it blew up. So Vegas now in turn around and say him want to sue. So Pete come to me now and Angie, which is the attorney, say, yo, you know this cat, Vegas, he want to sue me for this remix. He said, well, I don't really know him like that, but I know him. So I talked to Vegas, and Vegas didn't want to hear nothing and didn't want to see nothing but dollar sign. So I told him, I said, yo, just pay him some money and everything good. And it went away. Then after that now, Pete did a song produced by my good friend in Italy that blew up with Ultra Records. 95, some Belizean song rhythm he did and it just blew up big. Then after that, Pete said, Pete come to me, him come to Florida, him come to Trick Daddy. And him say, yo, dance music is where it's at right now. And this is 08, 07, 08. Him said, dance music is where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Florida took Eid. I took Eid. Then I got signed to Ultra Records. And Pete did 2 records for me.
Right.
For that. And one of the records is the record that you know about, that went #1 and sold how much. And Pete came and he was in 2 of the video. Pete didn't charge no money. And him say, yo, I told you I was going to do what I told you I was going to do.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And he make it happen.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's up until this day, he's a stand-up guy. And that part of that individual, it kind of stuck to me. So I try my best to do the same for other people along my journey.
Nice.
You understand me? I try as Kastick know me, I try to help as much people as possible along the journey where music is concerned. And I feel like that's what make me complete. That's what make me keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
You know, it's the success of other people and the happiness that it brings to them. That makes me happy.
Right.
You know?
Right. Very important. Very important.
The journey and helping people along the way. You know what? It's massive. You know what, Honourable? You know, it's crazy, like the tunes you've made and the artists you've worked with, and it's a blessing to have that. So, you know what I mean? it's a big blessing, you know.
Most definitely. And throughout my career, I done what? 178 collaboration.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot.
Damn.
This Big Mountain and GrooveGalore is 179.
Yeah. Make some noise.
Yeah. So
I'm conscious of time. I am very conscious of time because you guys, you know, we can talk to you for days, you know, for hours. The story, we could talk forever. We could have Paul here talking about the tune, but I'm kind of conscious that I want to get Quino on and talk about "Baby, I Love My Way." You know, I'm gonna bring you on, bro. You know, and just
ready for it. Give it a big tune.
Give me the big tune. Give me the big tune.
All right, the story. Well, I grew up in San Diego, California.
Okay.
Right about it probably would have been like around, I would have been like about 14, 15 years old. So we're probably talking about 1980, 79, 80. I got turned on to reggae. And then I just kind of started searching people out. So we're talking about, this is like about a year and a half before Bob dies, unfortunately, right?
Mm-hmm.
And things just started to happen quickly, man. You know what I mean? It was I was listening to the music that I loved. I mean, like before that, I was already into like probably like, you know, soul music, like American soul, R&B.
Right.
That's what was really getting me excited. So Bob Marley was kind of like perfect, and you know, we ended up getting things going. One thing led to another, and then we had an album, Big Mountain's first album. We had a regional hit off of that album. It was a song called "Touch My Light." And we did this weird thing where we did it half Spanish, half English. So that kind of created a whole bunch of different dynamics that ended up, you know, working in our favor. And then by the time this was like 1992, by the time 1992-93 rolled around, we were all over Southern California. The song "Touch My Light" was everywhere. And at the same time, RCA Records was putting together the soundtrack for Reality Bites, and the Frampton song, Peter Frampton version of "Baby I Love Your Way" was already in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we got asked to do a demo, and the rest was history, man. It just kind of, it happened like that. And it was funny because we in 1992 with the strength of "Touch My Light," we were on Reggae Sunsplash, and we were already doing some tours and hanging out with the greats, you know. And then, you know, by the time 1994 rolled around, you know, it was on, and we had a couple of wonderful tours all across the United States, and then in Asia, you know, we toured for several years, and with Reggae Sunsplash, and that was kind of like, that whole experience sort of piggybacked on itself, and you know, that's the way it happened. The song ended up going number, you know, like top 5 all over the world. It all happened so fast, you know. Life is like that, man. You know, you try to hold on to it, and but sometimes, like, you know, like all of those years, you know, the early to late 90s for us was all you know, it was a big roller coaster. It was wild.
Wow.
And I'm just happy to survive it.
Wow.
Because that tune there, it gets played everywhere, even still today.
Hey.
Like the longevity behind it, it's like, how many years is it gone past and people can still play the tune and it don't even feel, it feels fresh.
Yeah.
You know, that fresh feeling on the tune music there, you know?
Yeah. It's timeless, isn't it?
Timeless.
Great producers, you know, a guy named Ron Fair. And I mean, it's interesting because Paul produces so similarly to Ron Fair. You know, Paul, I shouldn't say Paul has a lot of dimensions, but that was kind of like one of the aspects. I I think that's kind of one of the reasons why Paul wanted to become a member of Big Mountain so bad, because he heard this big, Paul's always.
I'm a sucker, dude.
Producing with
I'm a
these
sucker
big balls of sound, you know
big,
what I mean? And,
big plush,
but
that's just
yeah. I must say, you guys, I love your energy, and you guys must keep up the good work. Especially Paul. I know Paul is a man who's would you call yourself a perfectionist? You like things to be solid, on point.
Oh my God.
Is that you? And you don't take anything less, do you?
Don't listen. Don't ask me. Don't ask me when this song was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I won't tell you from when this song was supposed to come out. I had no intention of the song seeing the light of day unless everything was accounted for. This is the second mix on this song. I had paid already, got the song mixed 3 years ago in Canada with some top guys.
Right.
That's not the mix you're hearing now. I went, found some other guys in Brazil. So yeah, you're right. That's just what it is. For me, it's always quality over quantity. That's how we live.
Absolutely.
Quality over quantity. I'm not in the race with nobody else. Trust me, just a summertime, seriously.
Yeah. So you're gonna keep. Are you guys gonna keep?
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Me's a perfectionist too. And I think it's probably the Virgo within us.
Right.
Paul just have a birthday, and my birthday I come up in a Saturday I come.
Hold on a minute, Honourable.
See?
So wait. So hold on a minute. So you're Leo, Paul.
No.
Virgo.
No, you're
Virgo.
Right. But I was saying that. But I was so you're Virgo as well.
Me on September the 4th. I think that I must have Beyonce the same.
Michael Jackson, August 29th.
Something like that.
Wow. Some big names.
Right.
Michael Jackson, August 29th.
Michael Jackson the 29th.
Wow.
So,
big.
Wow. It's kind of me and Kastick kind of linking out where some people might say we difficult, Them we call we difficult because we are so passionate about our craft. Some people might look on it as being difficult, but that's not it. It's because we are passionate about music. It's not about money. We love it. It's the love that we have for it. So when you having this conversation with these 4 individuals right now, you might feel the energy and you don't probably know where the energy is coming from. It's the passion that we have for music.
Absolutely.
We genuinely love music. So a lot of people don't understand sometimes when them interview me and then interview Kastick, and we in the same room together, the energy it coming like when you shake up a soda and you open it and it just
freeze everywhere. yeah.
Just
everywhere.
So, it's just a vibe there, and we, I don't know, it's just certain things that we feel that some other people don't feel, and when Kastick tell me about Kino and Kino is, it's like me know him, it's like me meet him already. Of course, me know Goofy, you know what I'm saying, but this whole chemistry and this whole vibe that we are witnessing right now, and this is the first time me ever do interview on Zoom.
But you sound like you've been doing it for years.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first time me do interview on Zoom. You understand me? We always do face to face whatever video chat, but no Zoom.
When no Zoom
multiple people.
No Zoom.
Yeah, no Zoom. So
Zoom.
Yeah, this is very big for me to have Kino and
Kastick and
the item. You know, it's big for me.
Really
so
you know what? I really love this. Yeah, so am I. I'm glad you guys are here.
It's massive, you know, because just hearing the stories and hearing how you guys as musicians work together, you know, from all different places and where you guys from and the music you're making, them timeless music is important.
Timeless,
especially over lockdown. For me and a lot of people around me, that timeless music was so important.
I would like to call it Light Year.
Light year. Okay, Light Year. You know?
Light Year. Yeah, man. A good name that. What was it gonna say, Paul?
No, I was gonna say, have you guys seen the video?
No,
I haven't. Not yet.
I haven't seen the video.
All right, that's a whole nother story, though.
But
just want to say, just this youth here.
Yeah.
I know me sound like a broken record. I just want to say, because me as a man, I want to tell man how me feel when we are alive. I don't want a guy dead and then me there me and chat a bunch of shit.
Yeah, man.
You see that youth here name Honorebel? I will not stop saying it. This a few months ago, when Big Mountain come Jamaica for record in June, Honorebel attack, and when Honorebel tell me say, then Kastick, then if the man them go dead, then you know if you try shoot some scene, him put a bag of stress on me star. When him tell me that, man, like Jesus Christ, I mean, tell me this shit. I mean, like it seemed like a mountain of things for attain. Because we know recording God, the banner come down with a certain amount of time. Me and Goofy I left Moby. I drive to Kingston. We are going to check in at Airbnb and we have certain amount of days to do certain amount of song. And Honorebel tell me about say the song need to go up on him album. So him really kickstart me, but I had no intentions. But when him tell me say Big Mountain, if you try to do something, I said, I want the Honorebel man. And then when I got into Kingston, certain things just start to fall in place. Me just happen to call a video guy. And I say, yo, but they I know want to do a thing. And he say, yeah, man, where I say. And then I sent a message in the group chat to the band. And I said, Kino. I called Kino about 7 o'clock, 1 in the morning. And I said, Kino, listen, I'm getting this guy to come in. Is it possible? And Kino said, yeah, Papi, of course, let's do it. Dude, when you see the video, you're going to understand because part of the video shot at Anchor Recording Studio, which is Gussie Clark Studio.
Yeah.
And the next part shot in Miami at a power station studio with Honorebel, different director. Everything put together. And when you see the video, you're going to just understand. It's just crazy. I mean, just have to say, is this youth? It's not really me. Yes, the production, I mean that, but you see, the fire where this youth put on me, sometimes it vex. Sometimes Honorebel call me 6 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, hello. And Honorebel say, yo, what go on? And the man come down like, Honorebel, have a life, no man. You want to sleep, star. But
that's what you call
a man. Here we
Yeah.
are on UK radio. I talk about something that him light the fire under me. Because may I tell you, if it was left up to me, this song wouldn't see 2021. May I tell you, because that's some mistake. But I kind of like a full calendar year to promote. Like for me, ideally, the end of the first quarter of the calendar year. Some talk about March or April. Honorebel make this song out. It's not Paul Kastick. It's not Big Mountain. It's him. Seriously, no joke.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
Yeah.
No, but
believe him. I don't deserve that credit. Let me tell you something.
I tell you straight, man.
Straight. All right. The man tell me say, "Una they are Jamaica to do this album." I say, Paul, if them are there Jamaica, just shoot the video in the studio. Simple. He say, boy, I don't know if it can work. I say, Paul, all they need is 3 hours. You need no whole heap of time. People are just vibe and Kino just do some tapes and doing the song. Period. And if anything, may have my video company up in a Fort Lauderdale. And if anything, we do some B-roll.
Exactly.
And we just make it happen. We need visual, B-roll.
Yeah.
And you know what? When Paul send it, because every single time he must shoot in at the studio, you know, he must send me bits and pieces of footage. And I say, boy, the footage look good. And me see all up light in a different, me see Kino in a different color, light behind him, and me I say, what?
Yeah, man, nice.
Production.
Real nice.
So
man.
Hear the man now, EVA Radio. The man link me and say, yo, a 3 camera me have down here, you know. But wait.
Enough respect. Big up to Courtney Pantan.
Studio, you know.
Yeah, man. Courtney Pantan, the director.
So you see now from something really little turn because I didn't have that vision already. We didn't have that vision there because me just know say no matter how it gonna work out, we are gonna move mountain. All me need is a toothpick and me will make the mountain move.
Right.
That's all me need because me have so much ideas that my brain keep on working. So me have to call Paul early in the morning when me have a brainstorm. And when me call him with the brainstorm,
you have to tell the man, you know, you have to tell the man that here it is, this is the idea, and I'm just letting you know now.
Yes.
I'll put the link here for the people to see. Thank you, shares. You know, it's there. The link's there. But you know what? It's been fantastic. You guys are musicians which are at the highest level. I've interviewed with me and Attraction. I've had so many people on our show. Whether it's, you know, I'm not going to say we've had everybody. We've had loads of people come to the station. But this has been very memorable in terms of how in depth and how passionate. When you talk about the passion,
I tell you what,
the love of music.
I tell you what, you know, when they come to the UK, they're gonna have to come to the studio. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's hook it up.
You know what it is, Queen. When you came to UK and you didn't pass by us, you know, you were here August time. Oh man, when you back, you got to come
here. You got to.
You guys are in Leicester, right? Leicester.
Yeah, man.
Leicester.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. We're down the road from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the middle of England. We're in the middle of England.
And down the road from Birmingham.
Yeah.
So we're not. We'll definitely
come
hit
England, come play the hummingbird all the time, man.
Right.
We were surprised, you know, to tell you the truth. We were
all the time.
Everybody thought it wasn't even going to happen, you know. It was just.
You know, we used to come to England back in the day with Dennis Brown many times.
Yeah. Legend.
And maybe we can get you to do a live show in our city as well, because we put on a lot of events in our city.
Yeah.
We're not the biggest city, but we put on events, and it'd be great to get you guys alive in the, you know what I mean, in an event and show the Leicester people Wagwan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, definitely.
Yeah.
Come crush that man.
Yeah. Okay.
So any last
we are going to
words?
premiere the tune for the people, We are going to premiere the tune for the people,
Yeah, we've got the tune. What it is, I don't like to put it on the stream because YouTube and Facebook cut it off.
Yeah.
Anytime you put music on the thing, so we either play it before or after.
Okay.
We're on FM anyway. We're on FM. So we're there. Yeah.
Here we want the man. We want big up the person who made this Zoom interview happen, which is Lady
Diana.
Big up,
Lady Diana.
You know what? I've got the highest. I tell you something.
Diana.
I have the highest respect for Diane. Trust me. I have the highest respect for Diane. Diane, come on my yard and eat good West Indian food. Remember me telling you? Yeah. So it's been a real honor having you guys. Any more last words before we leave you guys?
We just
let's yes, I.
Go on, Keith.
Honorable.
Listen, go on, Keith.
Yeah.
Bless you, bro, to have you on this project. Thank you for being a part of this project. Thank you guys for having us on, and you know, let's all pray, man. You know, bring our hands together and get that energy going, man. Let's make our way out of this crazy period. You know what I mean? And the thing is that the reggae music is always gonna be the conduit, man. Reggae music, that's what we do.
The answer, I like that. It's always going to be the answer. Agree.
You know what I mean? But once again, I've got to give you guys a big round of applause because you know what? I've been supporting your music for X amount of years, and I'm still going to be promoting your lot music for many years to come. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
And you know what? I thank you very much for your time, your energy, your talk, Honourable. Paul, the whole big mountain crew.
We had Goofy here as
well. Yes, I
feel easy.
Yeah.
Richard.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay.
Love that. I feel good.
We're gonna play the tune Attraction. You know what? We're gonna come off the stream right now. We're gonna end the stream right now. So we're gonna play the tune. You've got
EAVA, sharing the richness of cultures.